Morning. Right, today I'm getting ready to go on holiday for a little while. It's coming up to the last May bank holiday. We're off to Brighton. Yes, I know, again Brighton. Thing is with Brighton, right? We obviously like Brighton, and I feel the need to justify myself why we go to Brighton quite so often. Thing is, we're members of the Brighton Dome, if you've ever been there. So they have shows and stuff there. So we're members, and so we're on a newsletter and we get notification of shows that come up. So maybe, I don't know, once a month or something, we just pop down there for a show. Now, Caravan Club site is quite near Brighton. It's like a 5-minute drive into the centre where the Dome is. So that's it. That's why we go there. So this weekend, we're seeing something like Vincent van Gogh live. Well, I know he's not actually going to be live, as he's been dead for quite a while, but it's an exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's artwork. So that's why we're going down there. Now, today, what I'm going to do initially is show you the jockey wheel, the cart jockey wheel that I mentioned in the last vlog, or maybe 2 vlogs ago, whatever. I'm going to show you it in action. Now, I know, as you know, I can't do a long-term test on it because I've only had it a week. Now, I know there are some disgruntled members of the caravan community. I think just about every time we do a review of something that we've got for free, somebody will have a little moan about it, maybe. I mean, for instance, like, where's my free jockey wheel? Well, you know what? Get off your ass, start a YouTube channel, do 200 vlogs, spend every weekend of your life doing your videos. Then you might maybe get something that's worth 70 quid. Oh, these jockey wheels again. If you don't like jockey wheels or Brighton, go and watch something else. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll move the caravan off the drive. I feel better after that. Take the caravan off the drive, just to show you the jockey wheel, because it is a different wheel. So this, as I said previously, much lower profile. Now people are, some people, we're a new improved jockey wheel, what's wrong with the last one? Why did, you know, this is evolution, this is what happens. This is like Fairy Liquid, new improved Fairy Liquid. Well, I'm not buying that. Well, what was wrong with the last one? Well, not necessarily anything wrong with it, but they improve, and you don't have to buy it. I don't really care. As I said in the last vlog, I don't care, but I'd get nothing out of it apart from £70 jockey wheel. I'm in the caravan because it's a bit windy at the moment, and it's also a bit chilly because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. That's another thing. I'm leaving at 11. I've got up at 7 o'clock in the morning so I can get the camera ready, get the caravan ready, so I can spend an hour showing you lot 30 seconds of a jockey wheel being moved. I could just get up at 10 o'clock and go at 11, and why don't I? Because I'm a community spirited person, and I want you to know about these new things that come out and show you them. Oh, did I show you my bin? I think I did. If you're in Facebook group member, join. If not, links down below. And fit this little bin. You know, so they've got that, is it a Hartle? You know, the same colour as the thing, and they've got this ridiculous kind of frame. I meant to leave the bin in so you can see, but a ridiculous frame round here that kind of clips into the bin. Well, on our one, that broke. And this bin here, Amazon, £26, obviously links in the description. So it fits, there's 2 issues with it. Firstly, it's not quite as deep as the other one. Secondly, the holes here that you screw on for the bracket, they're not exactly lined up with the other one, so you do have to drill a new hole in. And thirdly, when you put this on, well, you don't get a dustpan and brush in here, boo-hoo. And lastly, the lid doesn't stay up. However, so I ended that sentence on however. Now, the Adria gods of disharmony have conspired against me, causing problems with my GoPro. It just hung. I didn't know it just hung until I had a look. Anyway, I can't remember. I was talking about the bin. Anyway, it's the bin comes off. I'll show you. I don't know if I showed you before. So anyway, look, this is the bin again. So what I was trying to say before, the Adria gods conspired against me. This comes off here, so you can take it wherever, do whatever you want, and just put it back on again, and that's it. This thing about being a vlogger, right, and an influencer. So somebody mentioned, Barry on the Facebook group, thanks for the recommendation, Barry. He put a link to that on the Facebook group and I thought that looks good, so I ended up buying it. So I'm being influenced by my followers for some kind of deity. So I'm being influenced. It's not all about influences, it's all about just recommending stuff. If there's nothing wrong with your bin, don't buy a new one. That's my recommendation. Like a jockey wheel, if there's nothing wrong with your jockey wheel and you're happy with it, don't buy one. But don't come on at me about bloody reviewing a jockey wheel. I'll have you. I'll send out a voice papa wisdom. I know your address. Anyway, let's get on with showing you the jockey wheel anyway. And if you don't want to watch anything about jockey wheel or bins or caravanning, go somewhere else. There you go. Is this good content? Is this what you want to see? See, that won't actually be high enough to hook the car up, and I don't want to go too far on the jockey wheel because it'll reach the maximum height of that. So now I'll put the front stays down, lift the shaft up a bit and then do it again. So the handbrake's off. I've removed the electric cable and also engaged the motor mover. So motor mover's on, handbrake off. Go backwards a bit. Go backwards a bit. Got the motor moving upside down. Another thing you have to be careful when you're on gravel is get these stones off. What I might actually do is invest in some tyre, they're called tyre savers, just so that they keep the tyres off the gravel. So that because I was filming, damn you, because I was filming, I've got to take it forward a bit because of the stones. Now I have had it before where stones have got wedged in the movers. That's not ideal, trust me. So what I have to do is kind of bring it out to the road and then whiz it round. So I might not be able to do it with holding the camera at the same time. See, the back gets quite close to the road there. Because I have to watch the back of the caravan, it's very difficult to film the jockey wheel at the same time. See, I'm no scientist, although there are some caravanners that are scientists. This wheel, I think because it's lower profile, there's less likely of big kind of chunks being out the wheel, I guess. I think Alco have been onto this for quite a while with their premium jockey wheel, and our Kartt have kind of followed suit. And over here is quite compact gravel, but there is a lot of loose gravel just where I park it. Shock horror. Vlogger happy with the jockey wheel he's been given for free.
No chunks yet.
That's it. Right, now I've got to hook up the car, get the front cover on, do all the other bits before we get off. If that's the end of the vlog, because it might be, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, share the heck out of it, and well, that's it really. That's the jockey wheel and a bin. I mean, what more content do you want? Jockey wheel and bin jockey wheel. The famous. Anyway, let's not go there. Thanks for watching. See you next one.
This is quality caravan vlogging.